So you may have heard of this new thing called cryptocurrency, and you have no idea how to get into it. So today, we're going to answer that question. What's up, guys? It's Peak Octane. Obviously, as I said in my intro, we're going to cover kind of what I feel are the best ways to get into crypto as a whole in general, and kind of just the easiest ways to go about obtaining some if that's what you do. Now, I am going to kind of do this in an order of kind of personal preference. Going to mainly focus on 4 ways of getting into it, and not in the sense of mining, but in the sense of actually like buying in, which obviously not a financial advisor. Do whatever you feel like doing, or consult a financial advisor for said advice. But this is just kind of if you do your own kind of how you can get in yourself. So the first exchange I'm going to get into is Gemini. And if you don't know who they are, the Winklevoss twins, might have heard of them in a different way before. They had a big hand in creating Facebook. Yeah. So what these guys do, they're pretty smart guys. So and they tend to do things by the books, and the fact that they put this exchange together, you can put a lot of faith into it. It's pretty easy setup, and they offer a fair amount of coins. They're really heavy on a lot of the top cryptocurrencies in terms of market capitalization, as well as decentralized financing. They have a lot of those choices to go through, so you'll have plenty of picks when starting a portfolio through Gemini. My next one would be Cryptocom. They are pretty incredible in terms of what they're doing, in terms of differentiating themselves from the rest of the field. They really were the first ones to come out with a cryptocurrency debit card. And not only that, but this is a debit card that actually has rewards, almost like credit cards would in fiat currency. Like you'll see a lot of credit cards get like 2, 3, 4% cash back, whatever. But they're actually doing this with a debit card, and instead of getting cash back, you'd be getting the Crypto.com currency, CRO token, in return. 2% up to, I think, 6% is the maximum, depending on what card you use of theirs. And recently they actually just updated their requirements for how much you must stake in order to get said credit card. They do have one that is free to obtain. However, the rewards are very low. So obviously, the more you have staked to get to the higher tiers, the higher rewards you get. Like right now, they've got rewards such as, 2%, 3%, 4% cash back, that type of stuff. They also have Spotify Premium cashback, Amazon Prime cashback, and I think they even have some Airbnb deals or something like that, or Expedia or something, some travel site. But the other big feature that they have is they have an earn platform where you can stake different cryptocurrencies and you can get some of those back. Now, obviously, we are winding down on time in terms of when kind of the peak of the bull run will be. So obviously we have to be careful with staking at this point in time. But what is nice is they do have a flexible staking option, so you can technically take it out whenever you want. You will just be earning less rewards than if you actually hard staked it, which would not be able to take out until the end of their staking term, which again, you got to kind of do your own research and do your own math to figure out if that's what you want to do or not, and see what comes out of that. And that's another way to even grow your portfolio even more, because not only are some of these coins just going up in price, but you're also adding some without actually doing any work other than just letting it sit there and grow. The next exchange I'm going to cover is Binance, and specifically for me, because I live in the United States, I have to use Binance US, which is definitely much more limited than traditional Binance. With Binance, you have a huge array of different markets that you can tap into, but because of the kind of laws and regulations that go on within the United States, it is much more narrowed down, but there is still a very wide range of tokens and cryptocurrencies that are available to you, and I would say there's even more available to you than there are on that of Crypto.com and Gemini, which which is pretty telling, because both Crypto.com and Gemini both have a pretty good amount of markets available to you to be able to pick up some pretty good cryptocurrency. And the number one crypto exchange that I personally recommend would have to be Coinbase. It's the number one in terms of kind of the retail investor. It's really simple, really easy. It connects with your PayPal even, which makes ease of access even easier. They're continually growing the amount of coins that you can get access to, and right now they have a pretty wide variety of different coins that you can pick up, which is quite awesome, honestly, because just a few years ago when they started, there was 2, 3, 4 coins that you could pick up, and it's been a pretty big deal every time they've added a coin. And I think 2020 was really a big year for them in terms of adding cryptocurrencies, because they went and added a ton of decentralized finance currencies or tokens, and added a few other projects along with that, and it's just been a pretty successful expansion for them too, which has made that operation even better in terms of their ability to expand even further. And really, with their, I guess, ease of access and really easy user interface too, they've done an excellent job at getting that retail investor access to not just top 10 cryptocurrencies, but those that are even further down, and even the top 100 and maybe even top 200, depending on the coin that you're looking at. They aren't all just the top 25, 30 coins. They've got some that are smaller market caps too. The fact that they've got those available is pretty nice. And the other thing that's nice about all 4 of these exchanges is you do have the ability to move all these funds to an actual wallet that you personally have the keys for, in terms of your receiving key and sending key. For some people, they really don't like a certain exchange unless they can move it to a wallet that they have control over, which completely understand. I feel the exact same way. I'm one of those people, to be honest, and that's why I tend to point to one of these 4, just because they're really good at working with the regulations. Especially, that's why Binance has a whole section just for United States. The other 3 as well do an excellent job of just making it easy for the retail investor. So those are kind of the 4 that I would recommend the most. I've used them in the past and haven't had any issues with them yet. As always, stay safe when getting into this space. There's a lot of scammers, because there is a lot of money that can be made in this space. So Definitely, as always, be careful with that. And also, I am going to put referral links to Crypto.com, Binance, and Coinbase in description down below. If you use that, I will get some kickback, as well as I believe on Crypto.com and Coinbase, you will actually get some kickback too. Depending on which one it is, it's like $10 or $50. So obviously, if you're interested in that and you guys are actually wanting to trade or you buy and hold, click those links down below and receive some kickback for it. And I really do appreciate it if you guys do that. That helps me be able to make more content like this, as well as put myself in a better position. So thank you guys for watching. Stay safe, be blessed. See you next time. Bye.